Volkswagen is returning to its core identity. With the ID EveryOne, they're boldly stepping back into a genuine entry-level segment. 20,000 euros is the target price. What it offers, its design, and its release date, I'll share all that in this video. For numerous manufacturers, it ultimately turns out to be extremely challenging to introduce an affordable base model to the market. 20,000 euros is the magic threshold that the ID.1 really should break. The most expensive component, the battery, has naturally become a bit cheaper over time, which is why they now say, okay, they're now aiming for this price range in this entry-level segment, where entry-level segment is relative. At 3.88 meters, the ID.1 is positioned just below. The ID.2 tour, available in 2025, will then measure around 4 meters, placing it roughly at polo level. Overall, the ID.1 is 28 centimeters longer than its predecessor, the VW Up, and a full 17 centimeters wider than the VW Up. With a width of 1.81 meters, it already makes a sturdy impression here on the stage. The wide-set wheel arches give it a really robust appearance. And in these wheel arches, there are actually, hold onto your seats, 19-inch wheels spinning. Combined with the flared side sills and the sleek flush door handles, the side profile looks absolutely fantastic. And of course the black A-pillar, which adds that extra little kick to the overall design and truly elevates it to the next level of sleek, modern automotive style. A key design feature that we'll increasingly see in more Volkswagen models moving forward is the roof that's subtly lowered in the center section. From the A-pillar, it gently slopes downward in the center, ensuring that passengers on either side still enjoy the standard amount of headroom. But towards the rear, this lowered roof kind of flows into the rear spoiler. Yes, and it just looks very, very dynamic. You can also recognize the VW Up by the rear section, the tailgate and the rear window, which on the Up one were entirely made of glass, here also stretch all the way down to the bumper. Of course, it wouldn't be complete without the illuminated VW logo and the sleek LED tail lights, which seamlessly mirror the design of the front headlights. Here too we have full LED headlights, yes, with a truly distinctive design. It's a round headlight that's slightly flattened at both the top and the bottom edges. It's designed to evoke the Golf, the competence, the core brand, the very original Volkswagen model. The grille itself is set behind glass, creating an appearance that's undeniably high-end and sophisticated. In the center design with the air intake, the original VW Abyss design is unmistakably still clearly present and intact. Whether the door handles are electric or manually operated, like on a Tesla, we still can't say for sure at the moment here today. What's under the hood? Volkswagen provides some initial facts there too. They're talking about a 95 horsepower electric motor. The E-Up maxed out at 83 horsepower in its highest trim level. That's a substantial power boost, particularly when you consider it was already impressively quick on the road. And just like the E-Up, the ID.1 also has a front motor, because with the ID.2 All and the ID.1, you're venturing into new territory for the first time with the new electric platform, and the motor has been moved from the rear axle back to the front. This ensures that there's significantly more space in the trunk. Yes, with 305 liters, the ID.1 can easily outshine the Up. The Up only provides around 251 liters. The battery capacity remains an estimate at this point. We're anticipating that at least a 40 kilowatt-hour battery will be included. In the larger expansion stage, it's likely to grow up to 55 kilowatt-hours. Volkswagen officially states the range as a minimum of 251 kilometers, which clearly indicates it's tailored for the smaller battery option. In comparison to a VW E-Up, it's roughly the same level, as the E-Up with the larger battery also achieved that after the minor facelift. Unfortunately, we can't take a look inside the interior just yet, as this is really just a study model, rollable and drivable. But the initial design drafts have been released by Volkswagen. Yes, the two-spoke steering wheel is particularly striking, with the flattened upper and lower sections of the steering wheel rim. We've got square control buttons on both the left and right sides of the multifunction steering wheel. We've got a slim digital cluster and naturally a large touchscreen display right in the center. The dashboard itself feels fresh with a bit of car color mixed in. The control levers are the classic ones, just like we know them from the current generation of VW models. Inside, many recycled plastics are used and it's clearly noticeable. Some of them even feature these subtle gray specks to really emphasize and highlight the sustainable character. Yes, it's natural since we've used a high percentage of recycled materials in the vehicle. Both the rear seats and the passenger seat backrest can be folded down to create as much cargo space as possible. Cool feature on the passenger side, you can easily hook up your tablet or any other device you might need using a special rail system. That way, Volkswagen saves on a second display because you're bringing it from home anyway. Similar to the ID bus, the ID EveryOne also features a center console that can be adjusted and moved. This makes it only the second VW model to feature this functionality at all, and this center console can simply be shifted from front to back with ease. This also makes it clear that the ID.1 is a true four-seater and will remain a four-seater. And even the design of the seats with the integrated headrests is reminiscent of the predecessor, the VW Beetle. With the cost pressure in this smallest car segment being extremely high, Volkswagen has already ruled out building the model in Germany. Because it will likely be produced somewhere in Europe, we're guessing the plant in Portugal. Behind the scenes in Germany, the energy costs and labor costs are simply too high to be able to offer such a small vehicle in the basic segment truly cost-effectively. That's all for now. My first impression of the new ID, EveryOne. It's expected to hit the market by 2027, and this year it will celebrate its premiere with the ID.2. So, the model right above it, we'll of course introduce that to you here on the channel as well. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and stay tuned so you don't miss any of our videos and can join us for the next episode. I say thank you, ciao, and bye-bye.